So, this topic is about the cognitive effect of the sleep deprivations on decision making. So, basically, sleep is essential for brain functioning. It supports the thinking, memory, and judgment. So, sleep deprivations affects the mental performance. The decision making is highly sensitive to the lack of the sleep. So, what is the sleep deprivation? Basically, it is the condition of not getting enough sleep that can be acute or chronic, usually less than 6 hours of the sleep common in students and the workers. So, what are the importance of the sleep for the brain? For example, it restores the brain energy, strengthen the natural connections, help the emotional controls, and improve the attentions and the reasoning. So now the question is, what are the brain areas involved in the decision making? For example, the prefrontal cortex control the decisions. In the same way, the limbic system handles the emotions. So the sleep loss weakens these areas and it leads to the poor judgment. So, what is the attention and focus impairment? For example, sleep deprivation reduce the concentrations. So the mind becomes easily distracted and hard to process the informations, which leads to careless decisions in our life. So, how to reduce the cognitive flexibility? For example, the difficulty adapting to the new situations will be observed, rapid thinkings will be increased, poor problem solving and the skills limit create decisions will be observed during the reduced cognitive flexibility. There is some memory problems will be observed. For example, the short-term memory is weakened, hard to recall the fast past information, which learning ability will be decreased and the decisions become less accurate. So, what are the increased risk taking behavior? For example, sleep deprived people take more risk. So, they reduce fear of negative outcomes. In the same way, poor evaluation of the consequences will be observed, which leads to the unsafe decisions. What are the emotional instability, such as the increased irritability and the stress? Poor emotions will be controlled, and the emotional decisions will be increased, which will be logical thinking, and again will be the decrease. It also caused the slower reaction time. For example, brain processes informations, slowly delay the responses to the situations, and mistakes increase decisions timing become poor. In the main way, the poor judgments will be observed, like the difficulty in the judging right versus wrong, overconfidence in the wrong choices, misjudging situations, and reduce the awareness of the errors. So now the question is, what is the effects on the students? For example, the poor academic decisions, reduce exam performances, bad time management, and increase the careless mistakes. What are the effects on the professionals? For example, the poor workplace decisions increase the accidents, reduce the productivity, and impaired the leadership skills. What are the long term cognitive effects, such as the chronic sleep loss, damage brain, persistence, decision making problems, increase the mental health and risk, and reduce the life quality? So there is some scientific research evidence. For example, studies show that reduced prefrontal activity causing decision accuracy decline, risk taking increase, and emotional bias become stronger. So now the question is preventing the strategies. What are the strategies to prevent these problems? Such as maintain the regular sleep schedules, sleep 7 to 9 hours daily, reduce the screen time at the night and manage the stress effectively. So now the question is, what is the importance of the healthy sleep habits? Support the clear thinking, improve the decision quality, enhance the emotional balance, and promote the brain health. So, as a concluding marks, sleep deprivations harm the decision making. affect the attentions, memory, and judgments. Increase risk behavior. So, educate sleep is essential for the cognitive health of our body. Thank you so much.